So I'm about to leave for my second shift job at a bacon making meat processing plant up in Tyrone, Blair County, Pennsylvania. And as any Pennsylvanian knows, the trick to staying warm in a cold environment, because it's got to be about 40 degrees or so on the factory floor, is think like Shrek. Layers. So you start with a good base layer of like a cotton white t-shirt. Then you add your sweat wicking material, because odds are you're going to sweat, so you want to have someone that's going to whisk it and wick it away. So you got that layer. Now you also want to take your cotton undershirt, tuck that into your pants, or even just tuck it right into your underwear. That way it'll be really good grip. But so you're anywhere you can, you layer up and you tuck and layer, tuck and layer. You're not tuck and rolling, you're tucking and layering. Okay, get everything nice and tight against maybe that big old belly of yours, which, if you can add some human insulation, get that belly going. I'm about 240, 245. Can't beat human insulation and that kind of layer. Then you close it off with a sweatshirt, or if it's got a hood, a hoodie. At that point then, you just got your traveling coat as your very top layer, which you'll take off once you get into the locker room, because then you got to add on all your PPE, personal protective equipment. But that is the simple PA trick to staying warm in a cold environment. Some of you I hear might be dealing with some cold that you ain't used to. So take advice from a Pennsylvanian who has dealt with sub-freezing temperatures for many, many winters. The trick is to layer. Layer, layer, layer. That's all you gotta do. Think like Shrek. Shrek thought like an onion. Onions have layers. Humans need layers to stay warm. And the nice thing about a layer is you can add more, you can take as many off. That's why I prefer when it's cold, not when it's hot. Because when it's hot, you can only strip down so far until it's illegal. But you can always add more layers, add more layers, add more layers, and ain't nobody gonna, penalize you for that. Now you might start looking like Joey from Friends, that one episode of Friends where he literally wore everything of Chandler's. That's a funny episode. Highly recommend you watch that while you're snowed in. If you have a chance to watch Friends, 6 out of 5 stars. So there you go. Little Jackal tip and a Jackal recommend. So stay warm out there, folks.